cats versus dogs. Dogs and cats are the most popular pets in the world. Some people think dogs are our finest friends, others believe cats are our perfect pets. Find out which animal has the smoothest moves, the best hearing, and can do the smartest tricks. No matter who your favorite is, one thing is certain: fur will fly in this battle of the pets. Who has the scariest relatives? Dogs and cats may seem like opposites, and that's because they have very different family trees. Millions of years ago, a fox-like predator prowled the plains hunting for meat. This animal, called the Eucyon diversi, was an early relative of the canines we see today. Wolves, coyotes, jackals, and dogs are all related to this ancestor. These animals hunt and live in packs in the wild. All cats, from the mighty tiger to the common house cat, evolved from a small cat-like creature that lived 12 million years ago. This animal, called the Felis attica, later the feline family split into two groups. One group evolved into smaller cats like pumas, lynxes, and house cats, and the others evolved into big cats like tigers, lions, and leopards. Big cats are some of the world's most fearsome predators. In a head-to-head battle, a wolf would be no match for a lion or a tiger. Senses. Whose nose does best? Dogs and cats have superior sensing powers that have been passed down from their ancestors. Powerful senses help them survive. Sniff, sniff. A dog smells the air. It gets a lot of information from a whiff, more than we do. Dogs have about 220 million senses. That's twice as many as cats and 40 times more than humans. And the winner for this round is dogs. Who's got an ear for everything? A mouse scurries inside a hole in the wall. A human may not have heard that sound, but a passing cat probably did. Humans can hear sounds up to 20,000 hertz, a measurement of how high or low pitched a sound is. Dogs can hear twice that, but cats' hearing is king. They can pick up an ear-splitting 60,000 hertz. This means cats can hear many sounds that humans and even dogs wouldn't notice. The winner for this round is cats. Diet. Who serves up supper? House cats are deadly hunters. Sometimes cat owners will open their front door and find a surprise, a dead animal. Cats often bring home gifts to their owners, like birds, lizards, or mice that they have killed. You might have preferred a pizza, but your cat is just following its instincts. Dogs might bring home the newspaper, but cats bring home the dinner fit for a feline. And the winner for this round is cats. Who is a pickier eater? Dogs and cats usually eat pet food that's specifically made for them. In the wild, cats are carnivores. They eat only meat. Cats need 5 times more protein than dogs do. Dogs are carnivores too, but pooches aren't as picky. In the wild, dogs and wolves sometimes snack on plants, like grass and fruit. And the winner is cats. Communication. Who has a tattletale? Both cats and dogs show how they're feeling with their tails. When cats hold up their tails straight, they're happy to see you. A twitchy tail means a cat is ready to pounce. Cats sweep their tail from side to side when they're feeling excited or aggressive. Happy dogs wag their tails from side to side or round and round like a propeller. When dogs are scared, they tuck their tail between their legs. If dogs are unsure about something, they keep their tails low and wag them close to their bodies. Dogs hold their tails still and upright when they sense danger. This means trouble might be coming by. So who's the best at telling more tales with their tails? Dogs have way more ways of using their tails to communicate with cats. And the winner for this round is dogs. Who's the chattiest? Dogs and cats usually don't use words, but they have a wide range of sounds to tell how they're feeling. Consult this cat dictionary to see what your cat might be trying to tell you. A purr is a sound that kitties make when they're happy. It means a cat is feeling safe and comfortable. A meow can mean many different things, like feed me, pet me, or hey there. A yowl means that some cats like to get the attention of their owners or something around it. A hiss is when a cat is trying to defend itself. A growl is the low sound made in the back of a cat's throat, which means stay away. Dogs have a wide range of sounds to say what's on their mind. Don't speak, dog. This dog dictionary will help. Dogs are related to animals that live in packs. Communication is an important part of pack life. Dogs need to use these sounds frequently to chat with other pooches or their owners. A whine is when they're excited, distressed, or hungry, and it wants someone to come over to help, and it can also express pain or fear. A yip means when they're feeling playful or they want attention. Bark, when dogs bark when they're bored, excited, or trying to find other dogs. They use the sound to warn of strangers approaching. A howl is when they are lonely or make contact with family members, and a growl is when they're usually upset, tense, or angry. 10 cool things to know about cats and dogs. 1. A tiger can take down a 600-pound deer with a deadly bite to the throat. 2. When the domestic cat hunts mice, about 1 in 3 pounces result in a catch. 3. Dogs can drink muddy water and eat rotten meat or garbage without getting sick. Chemicals in the dog's stomach kill the germs. 4. Lions are the only cats that live and hunt in large groups. 5. Dogs have 6 puppies per litter on average, but large breed can have as many as 12. 6. A wolf can wolf down 20 pounds of meat in one sitting. 7. When a cat grooms itself, it removes dead hair and skin. Grooming also spreads the cat's scent and feels relaxing. 8. When their keen hearing sensibility, cats can tell when disasters like earthquakes or volcanic eruptions are about to occur. 9. A border collie named Betsy understands more than 340 spoken words. Betsy learns words as quickly as a small child. And 10. A Great Dane named George holds the record for the tallest dog. Standing on his hind legs, George is over 7 feet tall from head to tail. Behavior. Who's the bigger sleepyhead? Dogs sleep 12 hours a day on average. Older puppies and dogs might sleep more. Working breeds like boxers and collies don't need as much shut-eye. Cats sleep about 18 hours a day, but unlike humans, cats sleep lightly, waking up every several minutes, and that's where the term cat nap comes from. Who's the cleanest? Cats spend over half of their time licking themselves. A cat's tongue is like a rough sandpaper. It's covered with backwards facing spines that turn the tongue into a mini brush. Dogs lick themselves too, but much less often than cats. Dogs' smooth tongues lack the spines that make cats' tongues great grooming tools. That's why dogs can use a little help from their owners to get squeaky clean. Who's the most athletic? Cats are great climbers. They love to perch in trees, on refrigerators, and even on rooftops. They can jump long distances and almost always land on their feet. Still, when it comes to going the distance, dogs are hard to beat. Some breeds are able to run or work all day. Sled dogs in the famous Iditarod race run 1,110 miles through the Alaskan wilderness. Both dogs and cats are capable of outstanding physical feats. They just have different talents. And the winner, it's a tie. Who's the most social? Most dogs like to hang out with other dogs. This trait was passed down from wolves, which live in packs. Many dog owners take their dogs to places where they can have active social lives. Most cats are loners. In order to get along, cats usually have to be raised together. Cats might like to cuddle with their favorite humans, but they leave the pet parties to the dogs. The final showdown. Who comes in the greatest number of shapes and sizes? Cats haven't changed much from their wild ancestors. Scientists think cats started living with humans about 9,000 years ago. Cats were useful for catching pests and raiding food supplies. Today, there are about 80 breeds of cats. The biggest difference among cats' breeds is the length, color, and feel of their coat. And here are some different kinds of breeds of cats. There's a Persian cat, a Sphynx, Maine Coon, and Siamese. More than 15,000 years ago, humans and wolves started living together side by side. Eventually, humans tamed the pups into the world's first domesticated animal, the dog. Over the years, people have bred dogs for specific tasks like guarding, herding, and companionship. The result? Dogs of all different shapes and sizes. There are more than 400 dog breeds recognized around the world. And there's a Greyhound, a Beagle, a Yorkshire Terrier, and a miniature poodle. Who's the smartest? Sit, stay, roll over. Most dog owners know it's easy to train pups to do tricks. Dogs' brains are wired for obeying a pack leader, so they're happy to listen to their human master's commands. Dogs can be trained to do all kinds of tasks. They can serve as guide dogs for people who can't see. They can help search for lost people after a disaster. Some dogs even help police officers catch criminals. Tell a cat to sit, and it will likely give you a look that seems to say, "I don't think so." Some cat owners believe that cats are too smart to take orders from a human. While dogs have a natural drive to please a leader, cats generally do not. But they can still be trained to do tricks. Using tasks like food rewards, experienced trainers can make cats jump through hoops, fetch toys, and give high fives. Who's the perfect pet? So which animal makes the best pet? Dogs and cats have different traits that have developed over thousands of years. Your dog might chew up your favorite pair of shoes. Your cat might ignore you when you call its name. But most cats and dogs love their owners even when they're not on their best behavior. When a cat curls up on your lap or a dog gives you a sloppy lick of affection, you know who the perfect pet is. Whichever